The Roman Empire, once the greatest empire in the world, spanned from the British Isles in the north to the deserts of North Africa, and from the Atlantic in the west to the lands of modern-day Turkey in the east. For centuries, the Roman Empire was a beacon of military might, engineering marvels, and cultural achievements. But such a vast empire came with challenges. In 285 AD, Emperor Diocletian recognized the need to divide the empire in order to make it more manageable. He split the empire into two halves: the Western Roman Empire, governed from Rome, and the Eastern Roman Empire, with its capital in Byzantium, later renamed Constantinople. This division was solidified in 395 AD, when the Roman Empire was officially split into two: the western half, based in Rome, and the eastern half, with its center in the strategic city of Constantinople. While the Eastern Roman Empire flourished, the Western Roman Empire faced increasing pressures from outside invaders. Germanic tribes like the Visigoths and Vandals launched attacks, and internal struggles further weakened the empire. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic king Odoacer. This marked the official end of the Western Roman Empire. Europe entered a period of fragmentation and chaos, known as the Middle Ages. While the Western Empire fell, the Eastern Roman Empire, now known as the Byzantine Empire, rose to prominence. Its capital, Constantinople, became a center of wealth, culture, and military power. Under leaders like Emperor Justinian I in the 6th century, the Byzantine Empire reached its height. Justinian's ambitious military campaigns, architectural projects, and legal reforms made Constantinople the heart of the empire. Justinian sought to reclaim the lost territories of the Western Empire and expanded the empire's borders. He also oversaw the construction of the monumental Hagia Sophia, a masterpiece of Byzantine architecture. But like the Western Empire, the Byzantine Empire faced challenges. In the 7th century, the rise of Islam led to Arab armies taking large portions of Byzantine territory, including Syria, Egypt, and North Africa. Despite these losses, Constantinople itself remained unconquerable. Using advanced defenses like Greek fire, the Byzantines repelled multiple sieges, ensuring the survival of the empire for centuries. But by the 15th century, the Byzantine Empire had dwindled to little more than the city of Constantinople itself. Surrounded by the expanding Ottoman Empire, the city's fall seemed inevitable. In 1451, Mehmet II became the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. He was just 19 years old, but he was determined to conquer Constantinople and make it the jewel of his empire. The Ottomans brought revolutionary military technology to the siege: giant cannons that could breach Constantinople's formidable walls. Mehmet also knew that Constantinople was well fortified from the sea, so he assembled a large fleet and positioned it to blockade the city, while his land forces set up camp outside the Great Walls. On April 6, 1453, Mehmet II began the siege with an army of around 80,000 to 100,000 troops, vastly outnumbering the Byzantine defenders, who had only around 7,000 men. Despite their smaller numbers, the defenders had the famous Theodosian walls, which had protected the city for over a millennium. For nearly 2 months, the Ottomans relentlessly bombarded the city's walls. The Byzantines, led by Emperor Constantine XI Palaiologos, repaired them as quickly as they could. But the sheer force of the Ottoman artillery began to take its toll. The Byzantines had one strategic advantage. They controlled the Golden Horn, a waterway to the north of the city, protected by a giant chain that blocked Ottoman ships from entering. In a brilliant move, Mehmet had his soldiers drag ships overland, bypassing the chain and gaining control of the Golden Horn. The Byzantine defenders were now surrounded by both land and sea. On the night of May 28, 1453, Mehmet II launched his final all-out assault. The exhausted Byzantine defenders fought valiantly, with Emperor Constantine XI himself joining the battle. Despite their courage, the Byzantines were vastly outnumbered. Emperor Constantine XI, refusing to flee, fought bravely on the front lines and died with his men. By noon, the Ottomans had breached the city. After the fall, Sultan Mehmet II entered Constantinople in triumph. He immediately ordered the conversion of Hagia Sophia into a mosque, signaling the city's transformation from a Christian stronghold into the heart of the Ottoman Empire. The fall of Constantinople was a monumental event, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of centuries of Ottoman dominance in the region. The city, renamed Istanbul, became the Ottoman capital and a symbol of their power. The fall also had far-reaching consequences for Europe. Many scholars fled the city, bringing with them ancient Greek and Roman manuscripts that helped fuel the Renaissance in Western Europe. Additionally, with the land routes to Asia cut off, European nations sought new sea routes, ultimately leading to the Age of Exploration. The fall of Constantinople marked the end of an era. The last remnant of the Roman Empire was gone, and the medieval world gave way to the modern. But in its place rose a new power, the Ottoman Empire, which would dominate the Eastern Mediterranean for centuries.
ऐतिहासिक कहानियों के लिए लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करें।